because it's the extreme outliers that irk me the most. The rest, I think, are just kind of okay. Okay experiences. So yeah. So what if excuse me. Gosh. Oh, all right. Well, so then, how about if what if? Oh yeah, no, I can use I can use a thing a, a thing that I do that I've done before regarding how to pick randomly. Something I did in Bbox. Specifically, I can say it's like so yeah. I can say int um, uh, mpf 0 equals 9. This might be just cleaner in general. In mpf int mpf 1 yeah equals 2 and then int mpf 2 equals 1. So yeah, I can get rid of that, I think, probably. So then I can say yeah, I can get rid of that too. Yeah. Int what? In mpf equals yeah, okay, so okay, it's fine. So okay, in mpf equals 0, then I guess if fine float value. Oh wait, no. So in equals random value times etc. Random, excuse me. So mpf, or oops. Oh yeah, okay. This excuse me, goes outside here. I used okay. So the thing that I'm trying to set up now, I used like a slightly different thing setup for Bbox, but so I'm just trying to like mentally translate what I had done before. The gist of it is that I kept stock of how many of a given thing I had left to randomly generate, and in order to pick one, I mpf underscore 2. That's a thing. It's totally a thing. mpf underscore 2. Totally a thing. You'll figure it out someday. Hey, there you go. Okay, so mpf mpf equals 0 equals 0 no, mpf, oh sorry, mpf equals 0 if is greater than MPF0, else MPF0 minus minus. So if M is not greater than MPF0, then we are, it is MPF0 and we're reducing the count of MPF0. Otherwise, if M is less than MPF0 plus MPF1, then it is in fact MPF1, or in which case MPF equals 1 and wait. Oh no. Yes, no. If M is greater than MPF0 and MPF plus FPF1, is that the way I meant to do it? Maybe I'm doing this backwards. I'll just do it this way. Okay, so sorry. Flipping this around. Right. So if if M is less than MPF0, then this is in fact MPF0. However, if not, then if M is less than MPF0 plus MPF1, then in fact MPF equals 1, and we're using up one of our we're doing one of those now, and so our stock of MPF1 would decrease. So MPF1 minus minus. Otherwise, it is the only other MPF it could be. It is MPF2. MPF equals 2. And minus minus MPF2. Alright. And yeah, so the nice thing there is that we still have the same ratios, but they come up in a random order. So for the first half of the batch, we can just dictate the outcomes of what otherwise would have been just entirely random. This assignment block for the colors here. So let's see. Let's say if I is less than we're not dealing with I, we're dealing with mob count. So if CT is less than less than 5, if we're doing half, then we can do 5. If it's less than 5, then something will happen, something predetermined. Else, if oops, I'm getting slightly ahead of myself. And by myself, I mean this line here. This line is supposed to be here. Okay, so else if mob count equals 6, then we can do this other thing here. And then only once we're past 6, then we can start doing all the delightful random stuff that we like. And that way we'll have a controlled randomness. So yeah, for the first 5, we're just gonna say mob's color MCT equals spont colors 0. Womp. And then right, so then for 6 we can say we can say definitely not 0. We can say, how do we say definitely not 0? Do we have a term for that? I don't remember. Maybe. Maybe we used to in the old startup stuff that we got rid of. I don't know. Okay, so where were we? So mobs color MCT equals spawn color not 0, but instead something like this. Spawn colors dot length times spawn colors dot length minus 1. So 1 plus spawn colors dot length minus 1 times random value times stuff times nearly 1. So now one mob is guaranteed to be, or 5 mobs are guaranteed to be of that ilk, and then at least 1 is guaranteed to not be of that ilk, and then the rest are generated in that other manner. So let's see how that works. Int m equals floor math f, forgot to round down here, floor to int right? I think so, probably. Okay. Still. Yeah, again. Math f dot floor to int. And that already has parentheses around it. Okay. So, let's see how that works out. So yeah, that's about right. And yeah. Yep. Alright. So it's slightly less primary than it used to be. We're getting like some intermediary tones mixed in there. And we're getting variation, but it's never outside of what hypothetically would be the well, I mean that's pretty far outside, but hey, sometimes that happens. Huh. Yeah. Alright, you know what? I am going to change one more thing. I'd alluded to it before, and now here's the day when it finally comes to pass. I'm going to say, instead of just going by MPF, like instead of just taking MPF, I'm going to say so int or no, float what? Float what am I gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna say, okay, so like float PFV, PFC, CPF equals NPF. Oh wait. NPF NPF equals 0. Because if it equals 0, then it's still 0. Otherwise, it equals 1. No, 0.8, 0.8 f. Yeah, sure. And then C PF equals MPF equals 1 question mark, in which case, yeah, I guess the first thing didn't even really matter super much. I just need to check twice because I don't know if there is a switch version of this question mark majigger 0.8f or else actually 1.2f. Really? A little too dramatic. Yeah, I should probably use like 1 and 1.5, like 1 and 1.4 maybe. Yeah. Okay, so 1 and 1.4, I guess. So yeah, it used to just be, what's happening here? Oh, I forgot to close that. And also, these are not MPF anymore. It's CPF. Alright. So, what does that change really? I guess it changes that coins won't come up quite as often. Yeah. Maybe I should put it back to the way it was before. What? Why is it? Wait a second. That doesn't seem right. Yeah, that seems wrong. I don't know if it was because of what I just did, so maybe I should just completely undo what I just did. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just going to do the other thing. Instead of that, I'm going to do the other thing that I keep saying, that I keep hinting that I'll do, and not actually doing. I'm going to change prefab 1 and prefab 2. I'm going to switch them up. Mod prefabs. Well, I'll make sure I like that first before I change the naming conventions. Maybe none of those things. Maybe I should just deal with it. Maybe it was fine how it is, and I'm just like... I mean, I guess I've made enough decisions about keeping clarity of message that, like maybe it is still discernible, like, what is going on. Yeah. Alright, I'll stop worrying. It's probably fine. Wait, what? Alright, yeah, this is what I'm slightly concerned about, because that was like, I feel like that was slightly aberrant behavior. Because, like, hypothetically, those things have a value of 0. Hypothetically, like, white octahedrons have a value of 0, and I don't think it's actually possible to get a white octahedron unless, as chosen as sacrifice, unless there are literally only white octahedrons left. And yet, I've seen other things happening. I was getting white octahedrons, and there were other white octahedrons left. Alright, well the way octafusions were last that time. Oh, I know, yeah. Alright, I forgot, I still have the debug stuff, so I can just, wait for that. Floop, 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 floop. Why octahedrons? Oh yeah. Alright, what do you mean? Yeah, why octahedron? Yeah, it's not a value of 0. I was expecting 0. Why are you not 0? I'll double check how I'm calculating cost. I mean, I was just there, so. Yeah, so mob's color I dot r at 1.25. Is it because of this multiplication that I've added it? Oh, it is, isn't it? What is it? Right, yeah, no, that's silly of me. That is silly of me. What did I mean to say? What did I... So, yeah, no, it's just not supposed to be 2 anymore. Wait a second. The minimum of, the minimum. Right. 8? No. The minimum is... The minimum. No, that seems like it... Seems like it shouldn't change anything, really. Because the minimum here is going to be green. If they're all 1, then it's going to be 2 times 1, and that's going to be 0. Minimum. Oh. Also, for one thing, this is backwards from how I wanted it. But if I fix it, then it will, oh no, I can fix it this way. But that's not even what I wanted either. Alright, so I think I just have to change what I'm doing here. So, okay, yeah, I know. So I'll say max. Or 2 times maximum. No, whatever, just max. For now. Okay, so the maximum of 1 minus that. 1 minus 1.2. Yeah, okay, wait, let's put this back over here. So, okay, so 1 minus, 1 minus, etc., times 1.2, 2f, 1 minus, etc., 1.5f, or, oh, wait, no. No, that's not right, because then it'll... No, they'll all come out to 0, because 1 minus 1 times anything is 0. But that doesn't explain why it was coming out with weird values in the first place. That did improve things, or did put things how I had kind of wanted them to be in the first place, but it did not does not actually explain why those tetrahedrons were coming out with non-zero values. So all right, yeah, still non-zero. Why, buddy? Why are you non-zero? I mean, you're all like the same incredibly small value, but let's see how we're calculating index or tribute indexes. Right, so cost threshold equals 0, and then we find like the highest of the mob costs, because if mob cost is higher than cost threshold becomes that, and then cost threshold times equals cost threshold ratio, which is 0.75. And then no, I just don't get why that's as it is. I guess I'll let's put some prints into the cost calculation situation. So okay, so when cost is calculated, let's print RT plus NPF plus NPF plus and the other pluses are mobs color R, mobs color G, and mobs color B. So let's see what is the result of this calculation when it occurs, and then what are the factors going into this calculation. So yeah, I just don't get why it's coming out as anything other than 0. Okay, so let's float RT, and let's call this PRT, and then PRT, and then let's also see what PRT is. PRT plus. Alright, so this should give us all the information we need to figure out why our white octahedrons are coming out with values like that. Oh, except I guess it happens when they're spawned. So I just have to. Actually, yeah, I'll just wait here, and then like I'll wade back through. All right, yeah. So these are clearly then. Oh, they don't think they have a value of 1 for RGB. Really? What is our? Oh. Well, yeah. I suppose that would explain that. Because I used a light gray. I didn't use a solid white. Well, all right then. Huh. All right. Well, yeah. I had completely forgotten about that. I'm a silly person. So yeah, I guess I'll just let's go with 0.94 instead, or 0.95, I guess. It'll still be technically non-zero, but whatever. So 0.95f is closer than 1 for the purposes of this calculation. And so, yeah, so those white oxygen should still come up with a non-zero value, but it should be so small as to be completely ineffective towards any of the rest of the game systems. So, yeah, alright, I'm going to call that done. Well, no, that's fine. That's probably fine. Let me just double check. I guess that's not really checking. I guess what I meant to say is, if anything, I would like go like this and like change all of these to not use 255. Like that, I guess, is actually the measure that would really like. Look at that's like having barely a visible impact whatsoever. Did I do that one? Yeah. So yeah, maybe that's fine. Good then. Good. It is impossible to go above. What is it? And so 255 is the max. 242 is. But then, like on the other hand, what if this was just like 255? Like, how bad would that be? Is it just like completely invisible? Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, so yeah. We can just stay with what we had. Keep you slightly off white. Yeah. Just like that. Everything's slightly off, but whatever. Everything's probably fine now too. All the game systems will work as expected. Oh, also, I kind of flippantly disregarded the value of, oh yeah, I can stop doing all that. RT, caps lock. Yeah, so I didn't scale this again correctly. So it's like, right, this yields, so 2 times, I guess. 2 times this is what I mean. Maybe not 2, maybe like 1.8. 1.8 times that, or maybe like 1.75. Probably fine. Alright. So, yeah. What was it? It was probably like an hour ago I talked about how there would not be a major difference in outcome from where I started and where I ended, but it would make enough of a difference that I would prefer it. Huh. Is there a way to dismiss the screen and like catch a glimpse of the destroyed mob? I don't know. Like before it's destroyed. Like I could have sworn I saw a mob like pop out of existence. I think it was the one that I chose to sacrifice. Well, it's hard to tell. Alright, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll just put reproductivity up really high. Oh, not really high. No, that actually wouldn't help. I'll just do this, I guess. Maybe it probably wasn't mob popping out of existence. It was probably just one of those resource jiggers just disappearing like the frame. Yeah, that we came back to the scene. I'm guessing. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, I think you need to make those backdrops slightly gray as well, which maybe just means it's time to redo the art. Time to bust open MS Paint and really accomplish something. How about that? How about those prospects? Yep. I guess in the back of my mind I was kind of hoping that I would just never actually get to that point. That I would never actually have to do that. Because, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, I kind of like drawing. Sometimes it's, I don't like, I don't know, it's like, I actually do enjoy drawing. I enjoy art, like digital painting, I guess, is like the stuff I do most, but, I'm not gonna be great at this. I'm not gonna come out with like a superb finished product, so it's kind of one of those things that like I almost just don't want even to do that. I don't know. The game isn't gonna get better by avoiding it though, so I should probably just bite the bullet. And I don't know. Maybe, who knows, maybe it won't even come out as bad as I assume it will. Huh. I feel like I did see things disappear from the beach. I feel like sometimes we see a frame of the beach before we see the mob disappear. But again, it could just be my imagination. Oh yeah, sorry, I got distracted by a thing that I was actually looking at on my other monitor. I was cheating, basically. But I will close that and do more entertaining, I guess. I don't know. I had like an entire energy drink, and I guess I was just in general feeling fairly low energy today. Even this is me hopped up on ridiculous amounts of caffeine. Oh, you know what I could use though as a little snack. So if you don't find it terribly rude, I'm going to have a little bit of tomato juice. And then we will get some art on. It'll still be MS Paint, but at least it'll I'll put a little more time and effort into it. Maybe. To be honest, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, at the very least, I'll fix up this asset to follow like the curve of the population according to the curve of the beach according to the populace. They kind of follow like a different. They kind of. Yeah, I mean, they're programmed not to wander too far out, and, like, they kind of, like, yeah, like, they don't occupy any of, like, this area of the beach. So, I should at least change the line of the beach to like kind of work with like the area that they hop through. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I realize I'm being a terrible host right now, but I don't know. I'm just kind of feeling low energy, I guess. I almost just want to like ship this, but although if anything, I think it'd be more likely that I would just take a break and then come back to this a little bit later, because I don't know. For all the time I spent like talking about how I'd clean up all of the assets and like add in all these other features, like all these things that I would like to add to the project. I mean, I still haven't even balanced it. So yeah, I'm almost certainly not going to submit it in this state. I'm just not 100% that I'm gonna, not 100% like what my next step is. So who knows? Maybe that's a good sign. Maybe I should be celebrating that the project has come this far. I think I'm just gonna try and like build it and make sure it like runs in browser. I don't know any particular reason why it wouldn't, but I do know one way to find out. Build settings. Let's see. Web player. Yeah. I think you just basically like hit go. Folder. Let's see. New folder. Build. And then new folder. P1. I guess. Yep. Do it. What? Oh, why are you all weird? You and your... What? Alright, well, maybe it's a good thing that I tested this, because I have no clue what I'm supposed to do here. Yeah, Unity player needs my permission to run. Okay, granted. Permission granted. What? What are you doing? Come on. Alright, well, so for one thing, that's not the aspect ratio that I wanted. Player settings? Yeah, why did you not be the 3:4 aspect ratio that I said to be, please? What? That's not even close. I don't remember what my default screen width and height are. I don't know, I feel like for past projects I never really had to set that, or just like I haven't had to set it for a project in a while, so I don't even remember like what it would be. Alright, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna look on my other computer. Cheating. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I don't typically set this setting on a per project basis, but maybe it's just because I haven't started a new project in a while. Like, I don't know if I've even built Hero, my other project. I don't think I've even built it for whatever, for like anything yet. So, so maybe. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was like early in the summer. I last set it for Bbox, and we just haven't. Okay, sorry. I'm opening Bbox on my other computer now, and that should have. I mean, yeah, Bbox has worked for me before, so let's see what its build settings are. Player settings. Okay, so resolution and presentation. Whoa. What's that? Wait, what? Oh, settings for web player. Web player, right, that's what, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, so web player. What is it?
384 by 512, I guess.
Sure. Let's do that. 384 by 512. Build and run. Yes, same folder. So now we'll probably get an error frame of the correct dimensions. Yay! Look at that. This is the not useful error frame. It's like, yeah, Unity player needs my permission to run. So like, oh, is this it? Run, what? Manage plugin blocking, I guess. Alright. Well, no. I don't know. Oh, maybe, that's weird. Oh, you're remembering it from my other computer, not from this one. So, yeah, I don't know. Allow... what? Oh, how about, wait, what was I just looking at? No. What was it? Yeah, what was I just looking at? Manage plugin blocking, right, okay. So, can I just go like, no, not projects. I don't know, copy, what would it be? It would be, yeah, C, wait, how many slashes? Fine, whatever, okay. So like, how about, dot asterisk, maybe. Hopefully I'm not ruining my life right now. No, I don't care. Whatever. I'll just run this time. Run all plugins this time. Sure. Oh, now you're just gonna work. Good. Good for you. Good for everyone. What? I didn't change the ratio. I didn't change the aspect ratio. This is why I'm not a huge fan of UI texts. GUI text. Call it what you will. Are you smaller than you usually are? How big are my other projects? Oh, it's about the same size. Oh, I want to see roughly how big the frame is. Alright, yeah. Yeah, it's the same size. Why are you just... Oh, cool. This is the thing that, This is the thing that Trisox was describing. Alright, well at least I can see it happening. Yeah, just flat colors. Awesome. Good job. Stuff. Just doing whatever. That's cool. I wonder for how many people my website just looks like colors, color squares, color blocks. Alright, so GUI text. Alright, so I guess it's a good thing that I checked that out, because now I get to figure out why it's just being arbitrarily a different size. Was it going to be a different size here now that I've specified that I'm intending this to be a web project? No, sure. Still looks fine here. Just an arbitrarily different size once we build it. Super cool. My favorite, in fact. Alright, well, let's look at it again, I guess. Yeah, fine. Okay. Allow plugins on this file. I mean, I guess it's good that at least this project isn't just like a flat color. Alright, so now let's compare that to how our project looks over here. What are the differences? Yeah, the text just seems to be like a slightly... Actually, the text looks like it's the same size, and it looks like everything else is smaller. So maybe I should just use this bigger resolution? I don't know. But like this size is... Oh, wow, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Delightful. Alright, so I should just clearly set it to this resolution, because this is the resolution I'm developing it. Let's find out what that resolution is exactly. Alt, print screen. MS Paint. Let's see. What are the dimensions? Paste. Oh, function print screen. Alt function print screen. Because I'm on a laptop. GUI text. You are not my friend. You have weird ideas about how to behave. Alright, so Dumpty dum. Yeah, I don't know. This would be like a better. This will probably be like a better size overall for the projects. It's weird. So weird that like. Well, actually, I mean, I assume all the projects still run fine. Like I guess I haven't played my games on the web in a while. Maybe I'm. What? Yeah. Alright, whatever. Maybe I just... Now my old computer, which used to run them just fine, is like saying to install Unity Web Player, so like... Maybe I just need to... I don't even know. I don't even know.
One more pixel in, I guess.
Why is there like a weird border?
It's like there's like one slightly tinted.
Pixel at the bottom?
I don't know what that's about.
That pixel is probably not going to make a major difference. Doop-a-doop. Yeah, I wonder how long my website has looked like that. I guess the lesson here is just like look at your website every day, even if you haven't changed it in months. Alright, so yeah, 447 by 596. That seems arbitrarily fine. 447 by 596 is the new dimensions for this project. Web player, yeah, player settings. 447, 596. I guess it's technically bigger than I wanted it to be. I used to have the... I mean, like, the reason I chose the size is because it fit comfortably on most screens. Did you not change size at all? Are you the exact same size still? Is that kind of ridiculous? Didn't I literally just change what size you'd be? Alright, hold on. Player settings. What? I literally just changed you and you completely ignored me. 447, 596. This is not my favorite part of making games. It is unfortunately a necessary part. If you change back again He just completely ignored me again. Alright, that looks better, right? That's bigger, right? Text is the right size and stuff. Maybe. Hey, look at that. Alright. I mean, it's probably like huge though, in terms of in terms of like some of my other, like, I don't know. Maybe I just shouldn't. Like, it irks me sometimes when like a website does not accommodate like the size that my monitor is, and like I think this actually does not accommodate the size that my other monitor is. so oh, actually, I know what I could do. I guess. I mean, I don't have that much text in the game, so like, I think one of the options is like add like a fixed fixed resolution. Is that a thing? So if I did so if I went with the numbers that I usually use, maybe that. Haven't actually tried this before. So it used to be 384 by 512. Is that a thing I can do? 384 by 512. Is that? Can I do that? Hey, look at that. Yeah. Alright, yeah, maybe that's more akin to what I'd actually been like trying to accomplish. I mean, I have the extra space on the screen, so it wouldn't have hurt to have a little extra screen space, but whatever. Yeah, and I'm just gonna touch up the UI now to accommodate the size. Probably be mostly a job of just changing the size of the font, right? Because that's like what got screwy. So that is what I will make now unscrewy. So 45, let's say 35. No, let's say 37. 38. Wow. Wow, oh no, that's too big of a number. Alright, so 45 went to 38, so yeah, let's look at volcano.scene. That's where the rest of our text lives. Text box, GUI text. I'll just call this like speech, I guess. I don't know, I guess I never named that one. So 30 goes like, what, like 25 or so? Where's the project we built already? Does that look about right? It's a little small, I guess. Yeah, that's actually a little on the small side. So let's say like 20. Oh, yeah, sorry, I have it. I guess it's kind of off camera screen, but I just have it like where you see my face. I'm looking at the project that we had compiled previously. So just for general size comparison, like that's like roughly the size that it was on the other screen, and then so 26, I guess, is the size, and I'm pretty sure the left button text had been same size, so that should also be 26 now. And then is there more text in the game, or is that all the text? I think maybe possibly all the text. Yeah, I can't really think of another situation where text shows up. So, all right, cool. We fixed everything. Everything's way better now. So let's rebuild it and see what fresh hell is unleashed. So. What? Oh yeah, here we go. So how about that? That one. That one. Look at this. It's that game we made. Oh, right. Yeah, it's never going to cost much to get rid of the white octahedrons. But still not. I guess that's tempting, though. Because then, like, I think maybe you can support it. Maybe. Yeah. Mm. Maybe I will just pause the game and submit it as such. 129. That is insane. um, yeah, I guess you don't really get that sense of scale with the white octahedrons coming up as much as in that circumstance. So yeah, you know what? I mean, balance is certainly the thing that I'm not thinking about the most for the project. So yeah, let's look at that, and then maybe think about other things or not. I don't know. So yeah, right. So what are let's undo all the screwy values that I put in just for debug purposes. So choices to win, no, 5 is good. Liberty scale, yeah. Tribute period. I think I said that 10 was probably good for that. Tribute time starts at 15, just to give you a little time to check out what's going on before all the action happens. What else? Productivity, reproductivity, I think those are okay. Spawn period, yeah, I think those are actually kind of okay. I mean, I guess spawn period is a little redundant to reproductivity. Maybe? No, not necessarily. Or is it? Yeah, no, it kind of is. Gosh, I don't know. That's not such a price. Oh, yeah, no, I know. The thing that I need to fix that I was just looking at. The part where I calculate the minimum possible cost for for tribute. Oh. Alright, I guess. Huh. Oh yeah, okay, that's what it was. I actually want the maximum of. Oh, I am doing that, right? Yeah, no, I'm taking the maximum of those two values and multiplying it by model cost scale. So maybe this just needs to be higher, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should make that a tunable value. Is that? I mean, I don't know. I was getting like 1s for the tetrahedrons, for the white tetrahedrons. Or maybe I was getting like 2s or something. But then the value when no such sacrifice was, when nothing was available to sacrifice, when no mobs were available to sacrifice, it jumped to a huge value, like a ridiculously huge value, like 126 or something like that. So there's just like unnecessarily jarring. So we have, except for one thing, I didn't actually set up that space to accommodate like triple digits, but maybe I should, or maybe I'll just put a hard maximum on sacrifice costs. Like you can't clamp it at 99 or something. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea, I guess. Although it's pretty unreasonable. No, I mean we made it there, and yeah, no, I guess the trick to getting there is just to sacrifice everything except your white tetrahedrons, and then just pay through the nose. But like, hmm. So yeah, I'm basically just gonna be playing the game now to see how it plays out. I'm gonna distract myself with this until I either get uh, so displeased with the temp art that I actually go make better temp art, or I or I just get like complete Stockholm syndrome and decide that it's perfect the way it is. So yeah, this is definitely too slow of a pace for the game. I mean, it will pick up naturally when it is picking up now, but that was too long of a wait. I think I was like feeling a bit more boredom than I would have cared to feel during that time. See, it's getting pretty brisk. Uh, 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 I guess in order to get down to just the white tetrahedrons, it takes like forever. So then even if you start paying at that point, it's like... Oh, I think I have an off-white tetrahedron in here. Yeah. This game is awful. Maybe I should turn both of the scores red temporarily when you try and click it. But oh yeah, also I never added in the thing about all right. So yeah, a few things. I want a minimum tribute period. I want a maximum cost. And yeah, those are the two big things for starters. So mob costs, public float, mob cost max equals 99. Actually, it's tribute cost max. Or no, mob cost. Tribute, I forget. What it, huh. Oh yeah, tribute cost, there it is. So yeah, int tribute cost max equals 99 for starters. I'll probably want it lower than that. I'll probably want it closer to like 24-ish. So let's actually try that. And then what was the other thing? Tribute period minimum, maximum tribute. Minimum, yeah, okay. Tribute period, okay, so public float tribute period min. Equals, I don't know, like 2f. So, alright, so tribute period plus equals, or times equals tribute period scale d, if, okay, wait, no, so, if tribute period is greater than tribute period min, then we'll apply the tribute period scale, and then actually I guess we don't need brackets around that, because if tribute period is less than tribute period min, then tribute period equals tribute period min. Alright, what attribute IDX given there? Right, so there we have our minimum tribute period. So no matter how frantic things get, you won't get asked for a tribute more than once every like 2 seconds, I think we said. Now, let's get tribute cost. Specifically the area that we're calculating it, yeah. So, oh yeah, that is actually ridiculously high compared to how we're actually calculating it. So let's instead call it like 1 plus random value. Let's call it like yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be a huge amount. Let's call it 0.8, 0.2, or 0.4. F. Okay, so, and then also, right, this is one area that we're calculating tribute cost. So if tribute cost is greater than tribute cost max, is that what we called it? Oh, not that. Then tribute cost. Actually, I guess another way to say that would just be yeah. Math f dot min tribute cost max or that. So yeah, so the tribute cost will be whichever's less, either the maximum cost or that as a calculated value. And then we can do pretty much the same thing to the other place where we're calculating tribute costs, which is here. Oh. Yeah. It's So this is funny because we're taking the minimum and then maximum and then another maximum, but yeah. I believe that way we'll never get a cost higher than 24. So yeah, you can still, you still, if you sacrifice dudes, it still will still hasten the rate at which more tributes are demanded, and if you sacrifice products, then it will still increase the cost, increase the price demanded each time, but it won't ever get so fast that like you can't like that you never spend time at the island scene. You'll always spend at least 2 seconds here between each tribute. That's not literally true. So I should probably bump up the minimum. I should probably call it like 3, or I could just cut out the variability. I'll just call it like, I'll call it 4 actually, because like even at 4, like it's clear that it's happening gratuitously often. Or no, wait. Yeah, the period started at 10, so like if it gets down to 4, that's noticeable. Although I'll have to balance that against reproductivity, because if reproductivity is too high, then it might become impossible to actually eliminate the population. And maybe that's okay too. I mean, not like impossible, but like improbable. And maybe that's okay because, that sounds like about as dire a game as... Oh, I know. Yeah. I know. I guess. What I was going to do with morale earlier is actually morale is going to affect reproductivity, basically. Because when you like, maybe either choice will hasten the frequency of demands for tribute, and then the difference between the choices is that one of them affects pricing, and the other... Actually, I guess I don't even have to change the pricing if I just had it affect productivity under the hood. It wouldn't be as obvious what's happening, really. So no, maybe it's better to be overt about it. Yeah, maybe it's these ones are much more overt. These outcomes here. So I really do have to balance reproductivity against those demands, because what? Because this population does not look destitute, not nearly destitute enough. So are we at 4? Are we at the tribute period is 4 currently. So I guess it needs to be lower than tribute period lower than 4. So let's try 3. It won't take us long to get there. Or I could just take out the variability in the tribute period. We'll see. Okay, yeah, let's retry the simulation with a minimum tribute period of 3. Let's turn down reproductivity just ever so slightly. I'll turn it down from 0.1 to 0.07. And anything else? No, that's all we really tested last time around. Okay, so few new dudes pop into existence. Probably that that guy popped into existence. Although it kind of looked like he just came in from off the screen because a nearly identical one had just wandered off the screen. Doop-a-doop. Yeah. So far, so good. I mean, this is a bit of a leisurely pace, so might even want to bump that up. I guess I tend to make my games a little longer than they could be. It's tough balance. Yeah, this definitely feels too slow. So let's try tribute period of 7 initially. We can keep the tribute time of 15, I guess, and then tribute period minimum of 2. Yeah, let's try, instead of a tribute time of 15, let's try a tribute time of 10, I guess. Because, like, really not much happens during this. You see, like, it doesn't take long for that to pop up. I could crank up the pricing a little bit, too, because, like, these are really small numbers. So, like, yeah, let's actually do that for starters. Let's, oh, wait, no, we have a value for that. We have, cost scale. So let's try cost scale of 2 or 3 instead. See how that goes. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. We have new dudes, we have them making games. Maybe I should make the new dude event a little more obvious. I mean, they used to drop in from the sky, so I could always just do that again. Yeah, let's make them drop in from the sky again. Oh, whoops, I did the wrong ones. No, those ones are supposed to start at ground type. The ones that we want to drop in from the sky are the rest of them. Oh, no, that's for currency. Right, yeah, okay. Spawn. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Wow, this used to be like really high up on the wow, look how low it is. Yeah, this used to be really high up on the oh, those were the days. Specifically, those were the several days ago. Alright, so 10. So now new dudes will drop in from the sky. Yeah, look at that. I guess I could pick up gravity too. So, yeah, gravity is 5. I could put it at like 7 maybe. Maybe even higher, maybe like 10. Those green spheres. What? I feel like I just sacrificed you. Maybe I misclicked. It's my I guess choices. correct choices is not public, etc., etc. That may be slightly too much gravity. Maybe like gravity of 8. Alright, so it still feels a bit tedious. Let's try keeping the tribute period and tribute time fairly high and just bumping up the tribute period scale. So it's like, let's put it down to like 0.7 and see if that doesn't get us more quickly to a startling pace. I also want to bump up the reproductivity because, like, I don't know, it's cool when new dudes drop in, and I want with new dudes dropping in, like, you feel the potential that maybe your populace could grow. Yeah, I think this is feeling better because, like, it started out maybe even maybe we can even start with like greater times now. So maybe the tribute time can go back up to 15. You can go back up to 10. And then, so what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, and then I'd like to bump up the reproductivity, get back to like 1 or so, to see if we can have that happening more often. Duders dropping from the sky. So like, yeah, hypothetically, I mean, like, you just have like that scene, and I don't think like people are actually, like, if you load up a video game, your like default reaction is not to just like sit there and look at it. You typically you want to like interact with it in some way. So I think I put the cost up too high. I think, yeah, mob cost scale, let's do that at 2 for now instead. So like dudes are dropping in at an okay rate. The game is hastening pretty fast. There's not a lot to this game. I knew from the get-go that there would not be tons to this game, so if the experience is only like a minute long, then like maybe that's quite right. Like if one playthrough is like a minute long. So we have a lot of money. It's kind of cool, although we've been sacrificing a lot of dudes. That kind of sucks. In a good way. It conveys a feeling of suckiness. So yeah, how long would it take to literally run out of dudes at this pace? So few dudes. I guess it could be clear at this point that reproductivity is like pretty much slowed. I still think I should put like a gray X there or something. Just a small gray X. It doesn't have to be fancy. Volcano demands tribute. What will we sacrifice? Coin, I guess. Sacrifice a game. Sacrifice a game. Yeah, kind of like how I changed the other scale where to be higher. Oh yeah, I guess I can just change it here. Cost scale 1 point. Let's try 1.5. Let's cut down some of the variability in the tribute time too. Alright, so I changed the the cost scaler, the mob cost scale D. Oh no. I have no options. What if I click here? Hey, like temporary reprieve. So yeah, let's do a few things. Let's put the liberties. Now that everything's a little more extreme, let's put the liberty scaler up to 2. I think I had the mob cost, scale at 1.5, and was there something else that I wanted to change as well? Mob cost scale. I said, it's going to get higher faster. So let's just try it at like 1.8 to begin with. Oops. And let's see how that runs. But just before we do, I am going to take a brief break, super brief. I will be back before you even really realize that I was gone. I swear, I'll be back. back. Sorry. Hello. So, oh, you little puppy. Poor little puppy. Alright, let's see how this plays. Doop 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 doop. So that might be a little too much time actually. So we probably don't need a full 15 seconds. Maybe just 10 seconds or so would probably be sufficient. Oh, I keep saying I'm going to tone down the variability in the tribute period, and then I don't actually do it. Because as much as it's nice that some degree of variance adds to the feeling of like it being entirely arbitrary, I think it's actually just more jarring than anything. Yeah. So let's get rid of that part. Tribute time just equals time dot fixed time plus tribute period. Yerp. Actually, I guess we could just comment it out in case we change our mind at another point. So yeah, it's there if we want it. Sorry, just accidentally clicking on my other computer for no reason. Doop-a-doo, don't mind me. No reason whatsoever. Alright, so. Let's play it again. And actually let's hide volcano scene because I'm tired of looking at it arbitrary times. Oh yeah, I said I was going to add in the X for when there are no mobs. Let's we can just borrow one from my other project, I guess. It's probably fine. It's just an X. Just an X. So my other project is projects. What was it? It's Buox assets. X2. Yeah. Pay assets. So now we have X2. Let's put that on a material. X underscore.mat. If anyone thinks it's silly that I bother with naming conventions sometimes, whereas I horribly ignore them other times, it's like, yeah, that is pretty silly. Yep, you got my number. Wait, what? Oh, oops, yeah, that's the mat itself. I just want to, I want to make a, well no, yeah, I guess that works actually. I can just, I wonder how it looks in terms of like coloration. So let's put the tribute period to like as low as it goes, and then just to actually, yeah, there's a much easier way to check this out. Yeah, hold on, there's a much easier way to check this out. I basically just want to see how that looks, and yeah, so the X is definitely dark, relatively. So yeah, yeah. You know what else looks like an X is just two like elongated quads like overlapping each other. So maybe I'll just, instead of any of that, I'll just wait, what? You didn't have a material to start with. Don't pretend like you. Don't pretend like it's weird that you don't have a material now. You didn't have a material to start with. Come on. Come on. Alright, fine. Have it your way. Cool. Go back to the time that you never had a material to begin with. How's that sound? Dude. Okay. Oh, you... Oh, you did. Okay. You had it. Wait, what? I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Wait. Does it really say you have Island BG? Okay. Okay. It looks fine. So, all right. So, right. So, create. Let's create an. Nah, I'll just create a quad, and then I'll create another quad. And then, oh no, I'll create an empty game object for them to go into. So this will be our x, and this will be half of our x, and then the other one will be the other half of the x. So you can go. So what you can go, you can get parented to volcano scene, and we can reset that stuff magically. And you can all, you guys can hop in here and also get reset. You guys for a texture or for material, you can get these. Where are you? Oh, you're probably like, yeah, you're like inside the camera. Yeah. So, yeah. Also, what then? You guys can get super tall, I guess, like twice as tall or wide or whatever. I don't care. Yeah, wide works too, and a lot narrower, like 0.25 for starters, 0.2, 0.1. Yeah, and also not nearly that long. It's like 1.3, probably fine. So yeah, you two, 1.3 and 0.1, and then let's rotate you guys by like what was it, 45 degrees? Yeah. And you by negative 45 degrees. Hey, look, it's next. Probably still too big, so let's call you 1 and you 0.07. 1 and 0.07. Now we have an X, and we can put it on the spot it marks. Actually, I guess that would be that was another way to resize it. Let's see, where'd you go? Yeah, so let's put the size back to 1.3 and 0.1. Actually, no, that was pretty good at 0.07. So, yeah, we have an X. So, these are lines. Alright, so let's expect it. Public game object X mark. Save that, and then what is it? It's when we're graying out the border. So right button border not equal inactive color. X mark dot set active true. And also let's start up, just in case I forget otherwise. False. Alright, so, and now, yeah, let's set our game object so that it actually works and doesn't yield weird errors. Ta-da! Save that. So, now, oh yeah, let's crank our period down, way down. Tribute time, tribute time, tribute time, tribute time. Oops. I should probably crank the reproductivity down, but we're almost there. I can put the tribute period minimum down. I can go faster than this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, there's more. Oh, is, huh. I don't know, for some reason, that reads as darker than this to me, but, I don't know, maybe I'm just being weird. Is that actually darker? 134, 134, 134. 134, yeah, no, this is the same color. It just looks dark to me for some reason. Huh. Anyways, yeah. Sacrifice. Why was it 1 the first time? Is that normal? Maybe. Uh-oh, we're running out of funds. We're running out of funds. Oh no, what do we do? Oh, retrieve. And one more time for great victory. Maybe 4 is enough. Oh wow, we have to do it one more time. So maybe 3 is enough. Or maybe I shouldn't put the Liberty scalar so high. Or I should put in the maximum. Yeah, maximum sounds good. Because that's taking forever. Yeah. Actually, no, maybe just putting the Liberty scale at 1.5 is fine. Because, I mean, like, it doesn't even super matter if you get to, like, the end. Like, if you get all the correct answers, like, I mean, just getting the correct answer is, like, basically the point. And once you've started doing that, it's all good. Yeah, so you know what? Let's even keep it at 2. Liberty scalar, 2. Bam. Alright, so, yeah, I haven't looked much at costs. So what happens if we just start paying the, just start paying money? Money. Oh yeah, because we have to see what happens actually if the population gets high. If oh yeah, no, this is probably going to be unsustainable. Pretty unsustainable. because as the population grows, the costs are gonna like really. Well, they're gonna hit the maximum really fast. I guess is gonna be the difference. Yeah, I guess 10 seconds is a long tribute period because this almost seems fine. I mean, I guess I did kind of mean that to be the case. I meant this. Oh, all right, yeah. So look at that. All right. Well, it's not very sustainable. But or is it? Yeah, no, maybe it will prove to be sustainable. I did mean for that to be like the better of the two cases. Although it'd be nice if yeah, it'd be nice if it was only literally sustainable, or like even maybe slightly unsustainable. So yeah, 24 is too low for the cost max. Yeah, clearly already it's too low. So let's crank that up a bit. Did I not make that public? Huh. Thought I did. Maybe not. 24? Oh, yeah, no, okay. So, public tribute cost max. It's not 24. It's at least, like, maybe it is 99. Maybe it's higher than 99 and I'll have to tune other things to accommodate. I could tone down productivity. It'd make stuff look a little bit more special to have it happen less often, because it happens really plenty at this point. Yeah, 10 seconds was plenty high when I was sacrificing dudes, but 10 seconds might again be too high when I'm not. So I'll probably want to bring that down slightly, and then I can probably bring the scalar. I can probably bring that back up just a smidge, smudge, snudge, snorch. So, we're doing pretty good with money. Oh, no, it is getting expensive. I mean, we're being productive, but it is also getting expensive. I guess it's good that we didn't use cubes, because our currency just wouldn't have popped quite as noticeably if we had. Gosh. You know what? I think I want, sorry, this is neither here nor there. And I really didn't have to stop the simulation to do it either. Alright, so I won't stop the simulation to do it. I kind of want currency to lean back. Negative 35. Is that what I meant to do? Yeah? I think? Are you facing the camera? No? Alright, was it more than that? I feel like, wait, so if the camera's looking down by 35 degrees, then yeah, currency would want to turn back that many degrees in order to look at the camera. Alright, so, but I can't tell if that made a super difference or anything. If it was, instead, like, negative 70, would that be noticeable?
That doesn't look different?
Oh, because I'm spawning them with the identity rotation, I think. Whereas, yeah. Yep, I have to fix that if I'm going to change this as well. But it probably was negative 35. So I should do that if anything. Negative 35, yeah. Oh, well, oh, okay. I didn't actually mean you, but that's fine. So, wait, where are you again? You, 0? Yeah, okay. So, instantiating currency prefabs. Yeah, returning an identity as a key. Okay, so actually, currency dot prefab dot transform dot rotation. Alright, how about that? Smile for the camera. Nope. That was the opposite of what I meant to do. Somehow. Although apparently if I do 35 that should work. Yeah, hey, look at that. Alright, well that's good. That's basically what I was trying to do. I just wanted to tilt it back, cheat it so that it smiled for the camera. Nice and bright and noticeable. Well, yeah, ship it. No. Alright. Yeah, so, gosh, those costs are getting expensive. Probably need to increase that a little bit. Increase something about that, because these costs have not gotten unreasonable yet, whereas I feel like they should have gotten a little unreasonable. Maybe choosing this option will slightly reduce the tribute period, not to the same extent as the other one, but no, yeah, maybe that's fine. Yeah, because we're probably also already getting to like a fairly unsustainable place, I hope. Fingers crossed. They're just being super productive. Look at all those little guys churning away. So yeah, maybe it just has to get more expensive faster. I could just tune down the productivity slightly. I could just do that. But it's fun watching those little things pop out. I could tune down the reproductivity slightly. Yeah, this is like entirely sustainable. Which I guess is fine, actually. Like, oh wait, is the cost still 20? Is the maximum cost still 24? Did that, when I made the value public, did it somehow keep its old? Yeah, it totally did, didn't it? All right, well that would explain that. Why? I specifically told you to be like. I could have sworn I told you to be more than that. Expected more from you. Yeah, I told you to be 99. You silly mongoose. So yeah, 99 went up. Kinda not my favorite number. Hopefully I'll be able to find something like less. No, maybe 99's good. It's it fits the theme. Because if I'm gonna have MS Paint backdrops, I might as well use the number 99. I could do that thing that I did before, where I can make new mobs